What was it like to be an ugly woman? It is very normal to be an ugly woman because we are born this way and never have seen our prettier version in mirror or photos. But if we talk about the situations through which we ugly women go, it is really depressing, difficult and sometimes awkward. I still do not think that I am a woman, but as a girl who has reached the verge of her teenage years, I can share with you my conditions. I am the only daughter of my parents, a wanted and loved child, born after a son. When I took birth, the Indian family that I belonged to did not have the idea that I would turn into a terrible monster growing up. However, my ugly nose, which later became a wide imperfection, gave them flashes about the horrifying future that was written in my destiny. As a baby, I had big, dark and calm eyes which, after so many years, I covered them with myopic spectacles. When I was a kid, I did not look much bad, but as I was an introverted child I could not get many friends, and my close friends never called me ugly. Now, I think children really are not so much biased, and that is why they never figured out my problems. Then when I hit puberty, and after my 12th birthday in 7th grade, I finally got to know that I was ugly. Pre-teens and early teens often talk a lot about looks. There, a new girl got admitted to our class, who was a bit more mature for her age. She started the pretty test in the class. I was alright, knowing that I did not fall in the category of top 10 beautiful girls or top 20 beautiful girls, but one day she told me that her mother was having some eye problems. What kind of eye problems? I asked. Yesterday she saw you and said that you look beautiful. Is she fine? Tell me now. This was the first time I got called ugly. I felt bad, sad about everything, but could not be mad at her. As I grew up, my face started looking worse, hair became more and messy, every year I lost a little bit of weight and turned thinner and taller, my hair and lips were always dry and my body never became feminine. At the age of 16 or 17, I was a matter of everyone's joke. Then when I went to college, the situation was even worse. I was from a girls' school and got admitted to such a co-ed college where girls ask boys to rate them. Almost all the girls got rated according to their physical features, they started getting proposals, behaved like famous celebrities and national crushes, and often posted their photos on social media, with fashionable dresses, jewelry and makeup, with the caption "just for fun." In the meantime, I started spending more time in the library, offered myself off-bid adventures, and started creative writing on the internet. And now, almost at the end of my college years, I can't say that I had a bad time. The thing was different for my beautiful parents, particularly my fashion lover mother. Whenever she saw beautiful dresses for girls, she wanted to buy those and I refused. My mother cannot think that her child is ugly, but in reality good dresses do not look good on me. My relatives were also equally concerned. They often made my parents remember that if I look like this all through my life, no man will ever think of marrying me. Why do not you straighten your hair, eat more, wear makeup, or just simply give yourself time to look beautiful? These are the pieces of advice I always get. At least you belong to the upper middle class, your daughter is good at studies, so she can still get married, they say. I have accepted the fact that I will never get married, though it will take parents some time to get the fact. A few boys literally talked about me, as they thought that I was having a crush on them, when in reality I might have stared at them once or twice, getting lost in thoughts. Sometimes even they just said this because they felt that a girl like me must have a crush on them, and they should make me understand that I was dreaming too high. However, I did not have a crush on any of them. Women often get excused and benefited from men, but in my case the opposite happened. If I shivered from pain or fever in public transportation mediums, no one felt pity for me and I never had the opportunity to sit, while my beautiful friend always got to sit. She never offered me the seat when I was ill. Even being a strong woman, I often feel that society treats ugly people too cruelly. Men also quarrel with me a lot over small issues and I, being a shy person, always get defeated. "You are ugly" is no longer the worst line I have heard. There are lots of other phrases, lines and sentences that they use. Some people are so harsh that even sometimes when I look at my mirror or selfie camera, I think, am I really very ugly? Or are they exaggerating it? Or maybe I am falling in love with myself. The more they call me ugly, the less I hate my appearance. Ugly is the word that can now define me, a word just like beautiful, average or good. Ruskin Bond, a famous Indian author, also said this in one of his stories, named Most Beautiful. So lastly I can say, I can accept that yes, I am ugly. Being ugly is tough, and this tough reality has helped me to be who I am. Thank you very much for reading.